daily favorites. I have a little bit of a different look going on today. Let me know what you think. It is definitely different. I did very, very light eyeshadow makeup and then like kind of more of a dramatic wing and then a dark berry lip. I was inspired by a recent video that LUMIÈRE Makeup by Ali, a look she had with her eye makeup, just super simple, and then she had a really pretty pink lip, but I decided to do like a vampy berry lip. So let me know your thoughts. The eye makeup is definitely different for me. You know, I like my darker eye makeup, and so to do something a little bit really bare on the eyes, as far as like my lid and no like dark outer V, it's something a little different. So let me know your thoughts, and if you want to see a tutorial of how I did this, just let me know. It's super, super easy, and it was just inspired by a look Ali had in one of her recent videos. And my battery's gonna die. I'm gonna show you some stuff that I've just been loving, things I've been doing. As you guys know, my hair is like this really pretty kind of reddish, purpley brown color. I don't really know what the correct word would be to describe it, but because it is a different color, I've had to switch up my eyebrows. I did get them wax and tinted. I have a gal that I go to named Shannon, and she is like amazing. If you are in Reading area, the waxing lounge, you need to go see Shannon. She will make your brow dreams come true. So she waxed my brows and then tinted them a little bit so they're a little easier to fill in. And the tint doesn't last that long, I don't know, a couple, maybe 2 weeks or so, because you know, your eyebrows grow out, they fall out, you pluck them, whatever. So I did do them a little different. Let me know what you think. I tried to make them a little thicker and bolder to go with my hair. I don't have thick eyebrows, and I'm not one to want to like draw on huge thick eyebrows for the sake of having thick eyebrows, so I wanted to keep them still like to the natural shape that they are and just kind of enhance them. So I have a combination that I've been using. I've been kind of outlining and just filling them in a little bit with the Maxx Spiked pencil. I love my Anastasia one, but it's in soft brown, which is just way too light. So I've been just kind of tracing them out with the Spiked from MAC and just going kind of under them and really shaping them and kind of filling them in. And then I top it with the Vanity Mark Milk Choco, which I'm really, really loving this powder. It's just a really great match. It's a warmer brown, so if you have kind of reddish tones, I'm really liking this. I'm having a hard time finding any other brows that have this really nice warm red tone to it. I guess I could probably just use like one of my MAC eyeshadows, but I've been really liking this, and I think it does a really, really nice match paired with this. It just matches really nice with my new hair. So that is what is on my brows. As for like a primer combination that I'm pretty much obsessed with, you guys know I love my Rouge Bunny Rouge mattifying primer, which I ended up depotting into this little jar that I got from TJ Maxx because like the pump wasn't pumping out any more product. And so I've been taking a little bit of the matte primer, dotting it on my face, kind of like in my T-zone area, and I'll put a little bit on my cheeks. And then I mix this MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance primer, like a pump of that, and I'm mixing the mattifying with the Radiance one, because if I use just the Radiance one, I feel like I get too dewy of a look. And if I use the matte, it's just a little too matte for the wintertime because it's been so cold, my skin is not nearly as oily. So mixing these two just gives the most beautiful luminous glow to my skin, and I've just been using my Urban Decay Naked foundation because I'm almost out of it and I'm just trying to finish it up. But I feel like it gives me, if you can see, like my skin just looks very healthy and glowy without being dewy or oily or greasy looking. This combination is an awesome combination. So if you maybe have combo skin and you love the matter looks, but you don't want to be that matte and you don't want to be super dewy, try mixing half and half of your primer and just using it with your favorite foundation, because I'm loving mixing a matte primer with a little bit of a luminous primer just to give me a beautiful base for my foundation, and then it just shines through in the most beautiful way. So I feel like my skin has been super glowy and healthy and just really nice looking since I've been using this combination. Next, I'll just tell you kind of what is on my eyes today. I've done this look 3 days in a row, and I really like it. It's so different for me. It feels very like kind of pin-up-y looking with my dark hair and a dark lip. I just kind of am digging it. So basically what I did was I grabbed my Makeup Geek. I think that Ali used creme brulee and the vanilla pigment. I've been mixing creme brulee from MAC, which is this color right here, and then Frappy. which is this, or Frappe, which is this kind of more orangey tone. And so I just basically run that into the crease. Before I do that, if you want to see a tutorial, let me know. Before I do that, I just mix this matte white and then this cream shade, which is, this is Purely Naked, and I think this one's Ice Queen or White Lies. It's whatever the matte one is. Mix those two, put that on a fluffy brush all over from lash line to the brow bone, and then I do this color and this color in the crease, which is Creme Brulee and Frappe. And then on my lid, she used MAC Vanilla Pigment, which I happen to have. So I used MAC Vanilla Pigment and I love it. I've had MAC Vanilla Pigment for so long in my collection and I've never used it. So now I've used it like 3 days in a row and I'm really obsessed with it. I think it's super beautiful. So this eye look I'm really loving, and yeah, if you want a tutorial, let me know. I think I've already said that like 4 times, but yeah. If you want a tutorial, let me know. And then a brush I've been loving for my crease work is this MAC 286. It's a duo fiber brush, so you have like the white duo fiber hairs that are longer, and then you have the shorter black ones. And it just is a great one for really doing a nice diffused, like blown out look for your crease. I just love it. For my liner, you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but I'm sure I've mentioned it before, I'm a little bit liner challenged. So the wing liner is really difficult for me. I feel like I always get one wing nice and the other one is like not the right angle. One's too high, too low. So what I've been doing, and I like that crisp look, and I love the way, I mean, I love liquid liner, but I just love the way a nice matte gel liner looks on your lash line. I just think it's so beautiful. But when I try to do a gel liner wing, it's messed up every single time. I mean, I can only think of maybe twice I've ever done gel liner with an angled brush to do my wing and it's actually turned out good. So what I've been doing, and it's, you know, it takes a couple extra steps, but honestly, it makes a world of difference, and I have really feel like I'm perfecting my wing liner a little bit better. So I'll take my Jordana Fabuliner, which is a thicker, chubbier tip, and what I'll do is I hold it here and I just go whoop, and so that creates that nice, even, thicker line, you know, from thick to thin, from the outer corner to the inner corner. Just go, I hold it up like this and I go whoop, and I get that part. So I'm like, sweet, we have that part down. And then to get the perfect like wing out here, I use my, what is this? The Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, which I actually just went and bought a full size of this because I love it so much. The tip is super, super fine. Don't mind my really badly self-tanned hands. It's really fine, so I feel like I can just lay it right there and then cross it over, and it just creates the perfect outline for the wing. And then I take my Makeup Geek gel liner in Immortal, which is my favorite. It's the blackest black. It's so matte. It's obviously what is on my lash line. Then I take that and my angled brush, the 208 from MAC, put the gel liner on there, and I just trace right over what I just did. So I already have my wing done with my liquid liner, because I have the thickness that I want using this, and then I have the nice sharp wing using this one, and then I just trace over it and fill in the wing with this. I love it. It does take a couple extra steps, but I feel like I get my wing liner just how I want it, or a lot closer to how I want it, a lot more even, and I get that nice rich matte black that I get from a gel liner that I just don't feel any liquid liner provides that same look. And without the hassle and like the frustration of wiping off the wing 5 times to get it right if I was to just use the gel liner. So I hope that made sense. I might try to do a video of how I've been doing that. If you're interested, let me know. I'll try to do that. So yeah, that is how I've been doing my wing, and I really love how it's been turning out. I have a first impressions that I filmed using this. It's the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation, and a lot of you told me about it and said you think I'd really love it. I bought this off QVC. I got the set where you get the brush and the foundation. It was the same price to buy this together than it was to just buy this off of Ulta. So I bought this. I also did a first impressions of the Bye Bye Redness and the corrector and the under eye concealer, so that will be coming up soon. Mine is in the shade medium beige. I really like this. This is a great powder foundation for days where maybe you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, you don't want to wear a lot of liquid foundation. I've never really used a powder foundation before, besides like Bare Minerals way back in the day. And I love it. It provided a really nice coverage. If you have a little bit more of redness issues, that Bye Bye Redness, or whatever it's called, Bye Bye Redness, I think. Really cancels out a lot of the redness in your skin, and then you go over with this, and I don't find that it's too powdery. It doesn't look cakey. This brush is amazing. I love It Cosmetic brushes. They're like some of the softest brushes I've ever used. Their blush brush is like my all-time favorite blush brush in the world. So yes, I've been loving this combination. If you haven't tried it out, check QVC. That's where I bought mine, and it was a lot cheaper to do both. And I always love these flat top kabuki brushes. Okay. The other palette that I've been using, so I've done this look 3 days now, and it's Friday. So the first half of the week, I still cannot get away from my Lorac Unzipped palette. I just really love this. I honestly can't stop using it. I love doing darker colors all over the lid and doing a gradient effect. I love doing this copper shade. I mean, I really can't stop using this. I'm just obsessed with it. I really like this palette. I don't know how I've had it for like over a year, and I'm just now starting to use it, but it's a really nice palette. It is very different from the Urban Decay Naked. I just posted my review on that. It went up Thursday. I think this is going up Sunday. Anywho, Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, I do like it. I'm starting to play with the colors a little bit more. I didn't use it much this week just because I've been using this and then doing this eye look. So yeah, my lip combination, this is where it's hard because I don't really want to tell my lip combination, because one of the products I used is also, I got one for Laura for Christmas, and I know that if I show it, then she'll know what I'm getting her for Christmas. And if I didn't say that I was getting it for her for Christmas and I just showed it, I know she'd go out and order it and buy it, and then that would be a problem. So my lip product, I will mention my lip combination in another video after she has her gift. So sorry that you can not know what I'm wearing on my lips, but I will make sure that I wear it again, and I will link it below. But I just wanted to try out this combination, and I got Laura one of the products, and if she saw this, she'd go buy it, and then yeah. So sorry, I will, I guess I'm kind of mean because I could have just changed my lip color, but whoopsie. Okay. Okay, so another thing that I've been really loving, and it's kind of weird, I filmed my highlighter collection, and when I was showing the Urban Decay highlighter, this little baby popped out, and I didn't really realize it had a brush. And this is a great brush for highlighting. I have been like putting this in all of my highlighters, topping it off on my cheekbones. It's super soft, and I really, really like it for highlighting. So if you have the Urban Decay Naked, or the Urban Decay highlighter, try this brush on your other highlighters, because I really like it with it. Okay, so on to a fail. Well, one fail, obviously. I don't know what happened to my hands. I mean, let's just be real. They are ridiculously, not even orange. They're like straight up yellow. I don't know what happened. I think I use $1 Million Tan, and I think my bottle might be bad because it made my fingers really brown, but the whole tops of my hands are like, is not brown, is not nearly as dark. And I don't even remember putting much product on. So, I mean, my arms look fine. I think my arms look nice and brown and tan. My face doesn't look as tan, so I might need to switch up my foundation. But anyways, my hands are super brown, so I might have to toss that bottle of self-tanner. But yes, this is my fail. Do you know how embarrassing it is to try to like hide your hand or like sign something really fast so people can't look at your brown fingers? So major fail. Oh, this nail color I'm loving. This is called Mind Your Mittens. It's one of the new Essie ones. I really like it. Okay, the other fail is this hairspray. This is Mitch Stone hairspray. You can get this at Ulta, I believe. The hairspray's nice, but the smell is so horrific. I don't know what it is about the smell. There's just something about it, and it lingers in your hair. So, you know, most of the time you spray hairspray and you don't really smell it after, it's just kind of gone. Like, I used my Healthy Sexy Hair, the soy Healthy Sexy Hair, the one in the teal bottle, it's my favorite. Use that today. I don't smell it on my hair anymore. This, I smell all day in my hair, and it literally, every time I spray it, I gag. So I'm having a hard time. I might see if my mom wants it. She might like the smell of it, but I mean, it's pretty full. I mean, I've used it probably 8 times, and I just can't handle the scent of it. It's so horrible. I mean, you know it's bad when you're spraying your hairspray and your son's gagging. That is a bad sign. So just not loving the smell of this hairspray. This was my fail today. So that is my favorites, and that is my fails. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for your comments on the video with Benji. He obviously had a lot of fun filming the gifts for your guys video. And to clear up some things, because a few people thought that I was annoyed or ungrateful that he was filming with me. That was our second time filming. We had filmed the night before, and when I went to upload it and edit, the whole thing was out of focus. So that was kind of a bummer. I didn't change my settings correctly for 2 people. So that was the first. And so he came home during lunch the next day to help me film, and we were on a very short amount of time because we had to get that sucker filmed before Ethan lost his attention span to Paw Patrol. So we were trying to hurry and film it. So I wasn't annoyed. You have to remember I have been with Benji for 8+ years. So a lot of the stuff that he says is stuff that is not unfamiliar to me. So to you guys who don't see him and hear him every day, it's really, really funny, and I find it funny too. But when you're married for that long or been with someone that long, not everything they say is absolutely hysterically funny. And we had filmed it the night before, so I already heard all of his jokes. And then also, if you make videos, you'll understand this. If you don't make videos, you might not understand it. But I'm used to being the only person talking and filming and doing basically all the talking. So when you have somebody else filming with you, it's very awkward. Even the videos that I've done with friends of mine, it's still awkward because you don't want to like overtalk the person. You're trying to like both talk. And so Benji's never done any, well, he's done one video, but like, so he was talking the whole time basically, and I was having a hard time trying to figure out like, do I talk? Do I just sit and let him do his thing? Do I interject? So, you know, it's just very different when you're trying to film with 2 people versus just being used to filming by yourself. I'm very thankful that he came on. I think he's hysterical. He was not annoying me. My face maybe looked like I was annoyed, partially because I was annoyed we had to re-record it. I was thinking of how fast this needs to get done, and I was also thinking, oh, this is awkward. What do I do? Because what am I supposed to do? He's talking and I'm supposed to sit here going, I mean, that would have been awkward. I would have got comments like, oh, why do you have a creepy fake smile? So maybe that's just my normal face of just looking annoyed. Maybe I just look annoyed in real life. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a different kind of setting. And you know, the more that I have people come on, I probably will be more comfortable, but it's just something that was different for me. So to all of those who understood and, thought that it was funny, my facial expressions, thank you. That was part of the thing. We also we have a very sarcastic relationship, so we play things off a lot. So sometimes he will be the obnoxious, saying things that you're like, and then I do the looks, the really confused wife look. So that's just kind of something that we do and we've always done. It's just kind of our thing. So we're not a lovey-dovey, squishy, smoochy woochy couple, which sometimes I wish we were, but that's just not our personalities. We're very much sarcastic. For all of you that loved having him on here, I know he liked it. And we will be doing the husband does my makeup tag, and somebody wanted to see the 1, 2, 3 tag, so we might do that as well. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. I cannot believe it's almost Christmas, and I think I rambled on for a really long time, so I'm gonna have to edit out some of that jibber jabber. But thank you guys again, and I will talk to you later. Bye!